You're right.
Janice.
It was really difficult. I went to New York after I graduated high school. My math teacher gave me an F, and I said to him, "No, fuck you. You are not giving me an F." And I had the bravado, even from age 7. I said to Mr. Kurtz, he was African American and hot, he had bulky muscles. I just loved him. And I used to wear really short skirts in high school while I was modeling and trying to get a portfolio together. And, I didn't have time to study. I went to the John Robert Powers Modeling School. They taught me how to sit. They taught me how to eat, sleep, shit, and stand there. And, okay, so I graduated from that prison. My mother didn't know what to do to me at all. Hello. And it was kind of, I got to New York with my girlfriend. $14 in my pocket, kid you not. It's all the money I had saved, with 7 horrible pictures in a portfolio. I repeat, horrible. We all start from the beginning, right? We all come to the city with big dreams, right? We all are still living in the city hit by the most economically, tragic situation that we've ever had. Housing, the model house is just the worst these days. But having to lose your house, having to buy a house. And I had 7 bad photographs. Wilhelmina. And I was called the N-word lips. I don't even want to repeat it. It's just not in my vocabulary.
You can say black girl lips.
Black girl lips? Just like yours. We are twins. No, it was the kind of thing where to hear that from when you're growing up, and to hear that from, when I saw it when I was 9 years old, I picked up a Vogue, spread eagle in the public supermarket, and I saw Lauren Hutton sailing across the pages of American Vogue, shot by the late, great Richard Avedon. Shot, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Shot by, these are masters that I owe so much to. Shot by the late, great Aura Gallant, and shot doing hair. No, Dick Avedon shot it. Way did the makeup, he was a wizard, and Aura Gallant did the hair. My friends that I worked with for 10 years straight are all deceased. And you know why? That fucking AIDS virus that we have to put a stop to. I worked my ass off as soon as I got to Paris. Oh, the croissants were fabulous. The cappuccino was fabulous. It was difficult. Je parle français.
Did you speak French at that time?
No, but I have a really quick pickup for French men. Those uncut, cheesy, whatever. Oh, did I go there? Ouch! Sorry. I love all my gays. I love them to death.
So tell me about your actually very first modeling job. How was that for you? How did you feel about
Oh my God, Vogue was on strike. The model agencies were all on strike against Vogue because they weren't paying $75 a day like the American magazines. It was more like, I don't know, $30 at the time. I hope I don't fall off. Jesus. Yeah, you will. Is that a former husband? I see you filming. So, when I went to my first interview, I just went and knocked on doors. I'm really good at knocking on doors. I won't take no for an answer. I will always keep my vision on the horizon until I got on the covers of Vogue. They did say no to me. No, this is about that. Pas chic. I was like, I'm Hollywood, Florida, bitch. No. Blue jeans and a tank top, I still wear it, and I set that fucking motherfucking trend, and now you're all doing it. Originally, I was supposed to wear a Karl Lagerfeld black t-shirt. Ellie, what happened to it? Did you take it? It was Karl Lagerfeld, which yeah, I bet. Everything disappears, I'm just kidding.
Alright, so Janet, that was your first modeling gig, and now...
I don't know, I got 7 L covers back-to-back shot by...
Yeah. That was your first gig?
7. I flew to the south of France to meet Mr. Helmut Newton, the great, late, right? Helmut. To be on the cover of his book, Wonder Woman or whatever it was, the swimming pool. You know, the girls swimming naked across the pool. Well, that was supposed to be me. I got to the pool at the Biblos Hotel, and there was this, like, man that I looked at. He was just sitting, just like groping himself, and I was like, ew. And he was over there, just lounging. You look beautiful. And it's like, she loves me. And I took my top off. I had a little string on. I kind of pulled that in, and it was like, you know, everything tucked. You know, in. Wait, tucked? Okay. Yes, I could go there. Not really grounded on the Colorado shoes. And he said to me, darling, take off your clothes. That's where I got it. And I said, fuck you, pervert. I'm not looking at you. And I got up and walked away. This is how I did. I didn't know he was how I did. And this is just Janice putting her huge hoof in her mouth. And then voila. I ran out crying because I thought he was a pedophile, like my father. And it was, you know, it was crazy.
That's a whole nother show, trust me.
There's another show in another town. It's part of my history. It's part of the history. I've been there.
So wait, did you make him shooting with the helmet?
No, but his wife, Alice Springs, a.k.a. Jew Newton, took me to the beach, yes. And she shot me coming out of the water because I was a swimmer. I had the hair done by, Chaka Khan. I can't remember. And, you know, I was just in that same bathing suit with a, you know, coming out of the water like Jacqueline Bisset in Jaws. Was it Jaws? The deep. I was the deep. I'm still really deep. And I got 7 covers, after that, and it was amazing. It was just amazing.
So now this was your first shoot. Now you are. We're gonna fast forward.
Oh God!
We're gonna fast forward. We're gonna fast forward to now. You are this huge model being paid 4 times the amount of any other model.
I'm not in Paris, baby.
You're back now. We're fast forwarding, baby. You're back in New York.
I went back to New York after a year of flying all over the world, being paid exorbitant amounts of money everywhere else except France. Well, they paid a little. I just said, no, I want more. I need more. I grew up shit-ass poor.
What made you so, like, when you came back to New York, why were you so all of a sudden this huge star when you were struggling before? What do you think?
Because when you're in the cover of French Vogue, hello, and you're on the cover of Italian Vogue, Harper's and Queen in London, all the L's, all the Cosmos, all of the other magazines, Men's Bazaar, as a boy, I was in Versace. I met Versace, Armani, Gianfranco Ferré, Pino Lancetti. I met them all in Italy and worked and smoked it, bitches.
Alright, let's do it.
Can you imagine being the muse to Azadine Alaya?
Janice, let's do this.
Can you imagine being the muse of Versace?
Janice.
Can you imagine meeting Donatella, that old, Donatella Versace? No, Johnny. And he goes,
Johnny.
Go away, Donna. You go buy some jewelry. And he's going to throw, just go. Because he never wanted to be interrupted when he was working. And I was so devastated at his death. Believe me, I'm not even over it. I didn't go to the funeral. I couldn't even handle it. A lot of deaths I've had to get over in this community. Trust me.
Janice, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this a couple of times throughout the evening. Because the new book coming out is called Wwjd. What would Janice do? So what we're gonna do right now is, since we're talking about designers, we're gonna show a couple of designers, and I want you just to say off the top of your head what